Across London's boroughs, the fight against violent crime is relentless. Here, in the middle of the day on a housing estate in Hackney,
Taser, come out now!
They're chasing a group of teenagers suspected of drug dealing.
Come out now! Get out the bush! Right, come out the bush now! Show me your hands! Show me your hands now!
Hiding in these bushes, officers have found two of the gang.
This is a high gang violence area. You both tried to evade police. For that reason, you're both detained for a search for weapons.
These officers are part of the Met's new violence suppression units, based in crime hotspots across the capital. Within minutes of the arrests, the discovery of some key evidence.
The males we've chased were detained in this bush, and they've been discarding this, which is a rather nasty machete.
A combination of last year's COVID lockdowns and more targeted policing has seen violent crime fall by around a quarter over the past 12 months. But the number of shootings in the capital is up. 289 incidents where criminals discharged a firearm.
Someone's been robbed.
It's thought the suspects are armed with a gun.
We're nearly on scene. Any direction, Metro Alpha?
The victim says he disturbed two men stealing the catalytic converter from his car. When he challenged them, he was threatened with a firearm.
As soon as I shout out, guys, what are you doing to my car? Then the next thing he pulled out was gun.
Police say the theft of these car parts containing small amounts of precious metals is being orchestrated by criminal gangs who'll often use violence if challenged.
It could have been a completely different story. We'd be dealing with a crime scene and potential life lost all over a catalytic converter. But he's done the right thing. He's seen the firearm, he's disappeared and hidden in a cupboard, which thankfully he had keys for.
At the scene of the earlier foot chase, another deadly weapon and a quantity of drugs are now off the streets and out of the clutches of teenage gangs.
There's a little packet there, about 30 deals. I think if you can see through the plastic, it's divided into black packaging, white packaging, probably delineates between the difference between heroin and crack cocaine.
On the same afternoon, we saw these officers disrupting potential violence in this part of the capital. Just a couple of miles away, another teenager became the latest victim of this never-ending cycle of misery, stabbed to death in the street in the neighbouring borough of Islington. Mark White, Sky News, North East London.